this weird funkiness because we haven't got our car back, and I have no selfie stick. And I bought one of those little things that goes on the back of a phone that you hold with, and so I can't really lean it up against where I had it, so things are a little awkward still. So sorry for that. Sorry for your bad luck. Robert, tell them what you did again this morning.
Lost another pound.
You did. Do you even remember the last time you were 189 pounds?
No.
Childhood, maybe?
Who knows?
It's amazing.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
especially since right now I'm not really putting forward extra effort. I'm just following the plan.
And, I mean, you talked this morning on our walk about the fact that there has been some cheating involved, and pretty much daily.
I wouldn't say daily. I don't
You told me daily.
I said weekly.
Oh,
I said
okay.
once a week. I normally get some sugar or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool.
Do you? Okay, let me ask you this: do you feel like that your inflammatory reactions have gone down at all?
Oh yeah.
I feel like mine have too, and I thought that was kind of interesting because, like, you wouldn't think.
Yeah, when we first really went full blown keto, when we cheated, we'd be miserable for a couple days.
Right.
And now I don't get that. And I mean, there are times that I'll be sorer than normal.
Right.
But it's not like all-consuming food allergies like it was before, you know? Where you have sugar and then you feel like crap for 2 days. Now that, I have sugar and I get a little bit, down, and I might have a twinge or two the next day. But when we first started and really got onto the keto bandwagon, though anytime we cheated, it was like a punch in the gut.
It was the worst experience ever.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like our bodies are readjusting to a more normal, stable.
Yeah.
Which was something that we were worried about.
Oh, I really was.
I didn't want to
idea.
commit suicide. I feel like I needed to commit suicide every time I cheated, It was okay, I don't want to live no more.
Right. Like, I don't want to feel like that eating sugar is going to just make me the most miserable person on the planet,
Exactly.
Not that I want to be able to eat sugar, but I don't want to feel like that it's
there's so
going to kill
many
me.
times you're in situations where you don't really have the choices that you want. And it's a little overwhelming when you think that, okay, well now I just have to go without or I'm going to be miserable.
Right.
Whereas now we're learning that, you can walk that line with moderation, and just not getting carried away. Instead of eating a whole bag of gummy bears to share with friends, and instead of getting, like you said, 2 scoops of ice cream and a brownie.
Right.
Just one little scoop, And so, yeah, I think it balances out in the end. It just takes a while to do it.
Yeah. Well, and you're not just balancing your body, but you're balancing your habitual self, and not having as much sugar. You have that one bite and your body is actually quite satisfied with the smaller amount.
And I guess I did say I cheat on a daily basis.
You did.
On the fruit.
The fruit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I work where there's a salad bar and there's always fruit on the salad bar.
Yeah.
And so we've got somebody always cutting up stuff and getting it ready and prep. So yeah, my cheat is 3 grapes, a strawberry, or a piece of watermelon.
It is not a cheat.
It is for a carnivore.
A carny?
Yep.
Look at you, honey. After all this time, you've still become a carny. That's hilarious. Robert's a carny. He grew up in Indiana, the circus capital of the world. And he was around a lot of carnies, and so that's just funny that now he's become a carny himself, but in a different way.
Yeah, totally different kind of carny.
Totally different kind of carny. Good stuff. Well, I am giving blood today, so I will definitely lose a pound. Whether or not I eat it, I don't know, but that's So we always used to tell people is that when you give blood, you lose a pound because they take a pound of blood. That's how much a pint is, I guess, is a pound. So they say. I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't seem like it should be a pound, but...
Well, I'm thinking, well, you could lose 2/3 of your body weight. Just cut off your legs.
Yeah, that would work. Bleed yourself a little bit. Just bleed yourself.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well,
So people who were bled in olden times probably lost a significant amount of weight when they sucked all that blood out of them.
well, along with their body had to cannibalize to make more blood.
Well, that is a thing. But, the important thing is what the scale looks like right this very millisecond. Celebrate.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I think you got your priorities out of whack
What?
there.
You're crazy.
It's like Aimee asked me this morning. She's like, is there a weight that when you get to it, you're going to have to seriously, rethink things and stop trying to lose? And I was like, well, there's a point in which I think that's a necessity to stop and just maintain. But it's not a number for me.
Tell them what you did. Show them what you did. Do it.
I patted my belly. When I feel like that's gone, I'm done.
Yeah.
And that's it. And what the scale says is irrelevant. It just gives me are you going the right direction or not? That's all that really matters.
Just another of many indicators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm not really focused on my weight at all. I'm more focused on, do I have a flat stomach? Do I feel good?
Yeah. Can I
And
walk?
I'm halfway there.
Tell them what you did this weekend. Did we talk about that?
What
you did with the arm wrestling experience and then the other thing that you did? Tell them what you did.
I'm only understanding
The
half of
push-up.
what you're saying. Oh, push-ups.
Tell them about the push-up. You know the push-ups, I mean.
Oh, for pain? My push-ups for pain?
No.
Then I don't know what you mean, baby. You're being very vague. Just talk.
The slap push-up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I arm wrestled my son, and he's 24 now.
Yes.
So
Maybe 25.
Yeah. So he's as strong as I am.
By far.
And we deadlocked, and there was no movement. And then you're struggling against somebody, and you get that eye-to-eye look, and you're synced up, and okay, let's really go. And we both just surged at that same moment, and all that happened was muscles in my shoulder gave.
Yeah, they weren't ready for that nonsense.
And so, I'm dealing with some pulled muscles
That
in my
is not the
shoulder,
part
and it's a
you're
little
supposed to be
sore.
telling them.
But in the process of all this, I was trying to stretch out and stuff, and everybody asked if I could do a push-up, and I kind of showed off a little bit, busted out a couple clap push-ups.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
When was the last time you did a clap push-up?
Oh, basic training 10 years ago.
25 years ago, maybe?
It's been about 10 years. So 15 now. Wow. 15 years.
Close to 20.
Time flies.
Close to 20. The kids were very small when you were in military.
I was 30 in basic, honey. It's 15 years ago. I turned 30 in basic.
In basic. Wow.
How about 30th birthday in basic training? Any of you that's had a birthday in basic training understands that.
That
A,
nothing.
that's rough.
There was no party.
There's no party.
No cake.
And B, you understand when everybody figured out that I turned 30, I instantly became grandpa.
Oh, that's nice.
All these 17, 18, 19-year-old kids decided I was grandpa. I was going to go to the other place.
Oh, okay.
I need smoking.
Okay, you're good.
So anyway, I'm back to clap push-ups, but I will tell you, when you drop 80 pounds, the push-ups get easier.
It's a thing. That is a true statement. Life is easier when there's not so much that you're having to carry on every stinking joint that you have in your body.
Yeah,
that's true.
Something tells me that Mike's going to be pretty good at clap push-ups the next time we get there.
I know, because he totally did them, and he was like, oh.
Yeah, there's a whole new level.
Yeah, more training. The kid is so strong, and he's so wiry that he doesn't look it. I could not budge that boy. Even with two hands, I could not budge him in the arm wrestling thing. It wasn't happening.
And he just sat there for a while, and then he was like, okay, Mom, are you ready?
I know, and I'm like pushing, I'm breathing heavy, and I'm like, argh! He's like, You ready? I hate you! But it made me feel a little bit better when you two both were kind of deadlocked, because that's probably the first time I've ever seen you guys deadlocked.
Oh yeah. Normally it's
awesome.
normally we lock and then I just twist my wrist and slam him down.
Right. That's what he did to me. That's literally exactly what he did to me. I was like, damn it.
And this time we got there, we locked, and then when I went to shift my wrist, so did he, and so we just locked here. So it was really bizarre.
Oh, the Padawan becomes the master.
Yep. Well.
Wow, I just showed my nerd.
Yep.
There it is, people.
The nerd came out.
Yeah. All right. On that note, you've seen my nerdy. That means it's the end of the visit. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.